As soon as I can figure out where to launch my boat from, I will be out here with or without a fishing rod. It'll depend on what the city says.
Well, the battle over public access to Oswego Lake continues. Tonight, the city of Lake Oswego is set to decide whether to appeal a judge's decision granting public access to the lake.
The Lake Oswego Corporation manages the lake. As K2's reported, it's already filed an appeal. And K2's Christina Giardinelli is live at the lake now. Christina, the city expects a good amount of testimony at tonight's hearing.
Yeah, in fact, they've set aside 60 minutes, a full hour, to hear that testimony. What they want public to weigh in on is whether or not to appeal the judge's decision to grant public access here at Millennium Plaza. That access is currently underway. You can see here, I'm going to step aside. There's actually a paddle boarder that just put in about maybe 5-10 minutes ago. We just started watching a few kayakers pull out of the lake. So despite the weather, you're still seeing people out on the lake here at Millennium Plaza, and that's because of the judge granting access, with many people expected to weigh in today.
Public access to Oswego Lake, it's a controversial topic, with a legal battle now raging on for over a decade. Some, like Jonathan Saltzman, feel it's time for Lake Oswego Corporation to share access to the lake with anyone who wants it.
Historically, it's been held privately by the corporation, but its waterways shouldn't be held exclusively.
As a former Lake Oswego resident, Saltzman says he felt it was unfair that some residents were allowed to swim and take their boat on the lake while others were not.
Weird conditional use that never made any sense to me as someone who paid property taxes, was a resident, was a contributing member of the community.
For years, the Lake Oswego Corporation has managed the waters for invasive species and for safety, with some 4,000 households in the city paying for that management and for private access. On March 3rd, a judge told the city of Lake Oswego it had to start allowing public access to the lake through Millennium Plaza Park right away. Some residents wonder if they will have to keep paying for private lake management now.
But we do pay thousands of dollars to maintain the private docks. So my big question is, where do they think the money comes from? The lake has been, maintained forever at the cost of the private shareholders.
This resident asked us not to share their face on camera. She says she doesn't have an opinion on whether the city should appeal the judge's decision.
Now, as Wright already mentioned, the corporation has already appealed, and the city is now set to decide whether they will appeal. We'll be following tonight's meeting closely and bringing you the latest, so tune in at 6 for more on this. For now, live in Lake Oswego, Christina Giardinelli, K2 News.